Hello, crew. How is everybody today? We've got some serious stuff to talk about today. Serious stuff. It seems that some people in our industry have not been listening to a lot of the warnings, and so now the FTC is cracking down on the industry. So I want to share with you in today's live what's been going on, what letters have been sent out to companies, what you need to be very careful of, so we don't get ourselves into trouble. Companies don't get shut down, people don't get kicked out of businesses. And this is not just for product-based, home-based businesses, network marketing businesses. This is also for lifestyle-based type businesses, if that's what you promote. Okay, so very important information that I'm going to share with you today. Now, just a few reminders before I get into the content. They're all above. My birthday specials are about to end. So if you would like to get access to my coaching community training, all the boot camps that I've got in there, from branding to Facebook advertising to content creation to building your business page, all those kind of things, you can get in there for $1 for 7 days and go and have a look around, or you can get discounted lifetime membership. So that it is about to end in a couple of days. The branding course started this week, so if that's something you need to sort out, it's not too late. You can catch up. That link is above. And the video challenge starts on the 1st of May. We are very, very close to starting, so we want you in the group and listening to a video that I did just yesterday. That's video number 3. I've already given the content for days 1 to 1 to 5, I think. So you can get ready and raring to go before the 1st of May. Okay, live video is where it's at, guys. If you're not doing live video, people are looking at someone else and not looking at you. This is all about exposure, raising your influence, your credibility, online, and live video is one of the fastest ways that you can do that and speed up that journey. So I would highly encourage you to participate in the video challenge. It is completely free, 21 days. I give you all the guidance you need. So you just need to get into the group and listen to my videos for what to do. All those links are above. So how are you guys all going? I hope you're faring really well, and you're all safe and all that kind of stuff. Let's say some hellos. Hello, Heather. How are you? Good to see you on. We've got Edith here. Sandy, lovely to see you on, Sandy. If it's been a while, good morning. Mike, how are you? Sounds serious, or is it? It is actually serious, Mike. Yep, most definitely. Thumbs up, everyone, from Mike. I'm great, Helen. How are you? I'm good, feeling better today than I was yesterday, so I'm definitely bouncing back from my all-nighters, 3-night all-nighters on the weekend. Hello, Crystal. Good to see you. Life member of our coaching community. Same with Susan, who's also in our VIP program. Hello, Glenn. Good to see you. Were you about to say Henry as well? I'm not getting any video. What does that mean, Sandy? Can you guys all hear me and see me okay? I'm not sure whether it's just Sandy's end or whether we've got a problem. Hi, Patricia. Oh, I left it on the other bench. I was going to show everyone your beautiful card. I left it on the other bench. I laid it out. I had it there especially anyway, I'll show them tomorrow, Patricia. Very clever girl you are. Hello, Olive. Sandy's got there in the end. Good to see. Edith, for the video challenge. Absolutely. We're going to have some fun. Hi, Dolores. Lovely to see you on. I'm doing it again. I'm so proud of you, Edith, for doing another one. That's amazing. Hello, Olive. Olive is a life member of our coaching community as well and helps me out with a few things, which is pretty cool. Excited for the video challenge, says Crystal. Hello, Aldith. How are you? Cindy, your title created curiosity for me. Helen, and I had to tune in. Well, it's a very important message, so I'm glad you've tuned in because you guys need to be aware of this big time. Okay, hi, Bridget. How are you? I'm so happy you're doing the challenge. Again, she was probably talking to Edith there. Hi, Emma. How are you? Hi, Ivy. Yes, we hanging in there. Good to see that you're hanging in there. Morning, Louisa. Lovely to see you on. Bridget, yes, I can. Hello, Peter. How are you? Thank you for saying hello to Henry. He's my little fish over here. It's all clear video and audio. Good to hear. All good here. Hello, Monica. How are you? I had a very sick day yesterday, but when I went back to listen to you live, I got a blank screen. I had a very sick day yesterday. So, well, I hope you're feeling better, Cynthia, if you're not well. Hello, Carol. Good to see you here. Claudia. Let's do this challenge again. Absolutely. If any of you are watching from the group, that you may appear like this. So I'm broadcasting in 2 different places. One is on my business page where I can see you all. And the other one is my group, my free group, Social Media Strategies for Home Business Owners. If you're in the group and you've not ever clicked the StreamYard.com/Facebook link at the very bottom of the description of the Facebook Live, you won't see that on my business page, guys. That's only people in the group. You need to click on that link for me to see who you are. It's just permission to the third-party software that I can see who you are. Hello, Sonia. How are you? Good to see you, Claudia. So great. I mean, I could keep going, but I will get into the content, guys. So it seems, I've been saying for weeks and weeks now, to people in the industry, yes, there's massive opportunity. At the moment, people are looking for a plan B more than ever. People are having their best months ever. Last month was a record month for, people in the network marketing industry, digital online businesses, all of the above. So yes, there is massive opportunity because people are fearful. Fear drives people to do things differently. Fear drives people to find other options. And for some people, that will be financial at the moment. People might have lost their jobs. Some people might not know if they're going to get their job back. So they're looking at other options. Yes, we all know there's huge opportunity, correct? You all know that. I'm sure you do because it's been said over and over and over again from all the gurus and lots of people online. But there have been many warnings along the line. Be careful, network marketers. Be careful, people in the online world, not to push the barriers and seem like you are preying on people that are unfortunate at the moment. Watch your language, watch your wording. Don't use COVID and things like that in your wording of your posts. And it seems like not enough people have listened to that advice. We are always going to get rogue people in this industry that try to capitalize on what's going on like around the world at the moment for their own self-interest. Whether we are experiencing something like we are now or it's just normal everyday business life as we know it, everybody in this industry should be leading from a place of value. You should be leading from a place of how can we help people, not how can I get more people into my business? How many more sales can I get by pushing out this post on people? So because a lot of people haven't listened, it's caused a little bit of a ripple effect with the authorities. So last Friday, I believe, letters were sent to 10 different MLMs, network marketing businesses, massive, very strong letters of warning regarding what their distributors, ambassadors, business partners, whatever you want to call them in your particular business, are posting on social media. People are making very broad claims that you just cannot do. So these letters have gone out from the FTC basically saying, we are warning you, and if you keep doing this, there is going to be massive ramifications. There are people in the industry that are getting kicked out of their businesses, like ambassadors and business builders and things like that, because they continue to do spammy posts on social media, even though they have been warned not to. Okay. Now, interestingly, these letters, 10 letters that were sent out to MLM companies, they are not the first round of letters that the FTC sent out. Apparently, their first round of letters went to like supplement companies. So supplement companies that are not in the industry, but supplement companies that are promoting like boost your immune system. And, with what's going on with COVID-19, you've got to boost your immune system. So they're connecting the virus with their supplements and making implied sort of claims that if you take this, it'll help that. And we just can't do that. Whether you're direct with your wording or indirect, like it's implied, we just can't do that. You shouldn't be using the word virus. You shouldn't be using the words COVID-19. There shouldn't be any connection with what you're trying to say on social media posts and what's going on at the environment, around the world at the moment. Because if you do, that is totally against all kind of rules and regulations for our company. We just can't imply that any of our products or services, or even if you're in a lifestyle business, that's what you promote. And you're building your lifestyle because of what's going on at the moment, and your home, and you're building your business, and like you've got that connection that, everybody can do this and have a lifestyle business. You just can't do it. Okay, so I'm going to get a bit more specific for you. I was listening to a guy speak about this yesterday. His name is Gordon Hester, and he has written a book. He's having problems getting the book to Amazon at the moment, so it's not readily available at the moment because of all the courier problems and stuff like that. But he's written a book called Positioned Right. So I don't think it's available yet on Amazon because you can't get it there, like the physical book. But the title is, so he decided to be a huge voice for modern network marketers and what we need to adjust in this modern world of network marketing, not traditional marketing. So, and he wrote a book about that, and it's titled The Future of Direct Selling and Network Marketing. Now, this particular guy, Gordon Hester, is also very much intricately involved with the DSA, which is the Direct Selling Association Research Committee, and the Education Foundation. So he knows a lot about these letters, what's in the letters, what the problems are, and he spoke a little bit about it. So I took a few notes that I thought I'd share with you guys, okay? Basically, with what this boils down to, and however you're promoting your business, whatever business that you're in, whether it's product-based or services or digital-based, like lifestyle-based, you've got to be super, super, super careful to not make any connection between your business and basically the virus, okay? Because these posts on social media are going to get pulled up, and companies are getting into trouble for it, okay? So he was warning, don't overhype anything. Don't mention the company name, which is something I've said for a couple of years. There are many reasons why we don't mention the company names of the businesses that we're in. But this is another one. If you actually specifically mention the company name with the wording like this will help you with that, or buy my stuff, or things like that, where specifically when you mention the company name, you're putting yourself more in the firing line. Okay, so you just don't want to mention the company name. It's just, we've been saying that for ages. If you haven't heard the message before, clear now. So this advice is coming from Gordon, not from me. Okay, I'm just sharing what I learned yesterday. So don't mention specific health issues. Those of you that are in health and wellness should know this for general compliance anyway. You have products that are they're not pharmaceutical, they're spit it out, Helen. They're nutraceutical. Get it out, okay? So they're not prescription based. What works for somebody is not guaranteed to work for another person. Just general compliance with any kind of sort of health and wellness products. You can't say that anyway, but now it's really, really heightened, and the authorities are really, really hot on it. Okay, so you don't want to mention any specific health issues. He did mention there's been one company that got a letter, has been in business for a very long time, and they alluded to the fact that there was only 2 social media posts. Only 2 social media posts that the FTC saw that were related to this company, but that was enough to get a letter sent to them. So you imagine the hundreds of thousands of distributors, ambassadors, business builders, whatever you call yourselves, that are out there. There's probably social media posts going up left, right, and center. So this company, apparently, they only picked on 2 social media posts. So that's how easy it is to get yourself into trouble. Okay. He was also explaining that there is a difference between express claims and implied claims. And we don't want to do anything that implies that your products somebody can achieve something. So money claims, I earned such, like if you give an implied impression that what you've done, everybody can do, like a income type based post. Even if you've got income disclaimers at the bottom of your post, it doesn't cover you. That's what this guy is saying. Just don't do it. Don't put money posts out there. And certainly don't link the virus or any kind of specific health elements with your products if you've got those kind of products. So don't use any kind of connection to the virus, the word pandemic, those kind of things that indicate what's going on around the world at the moment. Okay. He even quoted one specific example that's been pulled up as non-compliant. All they said in their post was "in these dangerous times." It's all the post said, and that was pulled up for being non-compliant and offending against FTC. Okay, so you just have to be super, 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 super careful. The other thing he warned against also is hashtags. Hashtag tough times. Hashtag challenging times. Don't do it in your post, guys. You can't have any reference to your business, what you offer, lifestyle products, money-making stuff. Don't put hashtags, challenging times, pandemic, virus, anything like that. Okay, just don't do it. Okay. He also said another example was somebody put a picture of a mask, you know, like the masks that people are wearing, and it was a photograph of a mask with cash sitting on top of it. So it was just a photograph, but it's implied, you know, that it's implied. I mean, anybody put a picture up about a mask at the moment, and you know what that is for. If you don't, you've been living under a rock. Like, everybody knows that everybody's wearing masks, and the reason for that is because of the virus. So there's an implied, impression there that you can earn money out of the virus type thing. So even things like that, he's saying just don't do it. Okay, even implied lifestyle. That you can change your lifestyle and you can generate more money and have the lifestyle of your dreams and work on, you know, your side business and earn as much money as I have. Like, implied lifestyle for like a home-based business, that's also a no-no. So you just have to be super, super, super careful, guys. Even public congratulations for your team members with dollars on it. So what he was suggesting is, you know, and also even if you've got income disclosure statements on the post, not good enough. Just don't do it. So use somebody's name and maybe use the rank name, which is not going to mean anything to anybody else outside the company. But you might say, congratulations, Helen, for reaching whatever, but don't have any dollars associated with it. It's completely offending. Okay. A risk with blatant posts, you might be warned, but if you do it again, possible terminations. So that could be individuals in the business. It could be, you know, huge ramifications for the actual company itself. Just checking my notes. Is your hang on. Problem for people is you're hearing what you can't do, but no one's talking. Yeah. So he was also reiterating, which is the big problem for all of us, is, okay, we're getting told all the time what you can't do. So most of us are sitting there thinking, well, what can we do? So what he was saying is share genuine stories, like talk about an experience which led to something, not just short, sharp, shiny type promotional posts that are implying that this product will fix this, or, you know, you will earn this kind of money if you join my business while, you know, you're in this downtime, like those kind of things. So more story based. What's also really interesting, so remember, this is a guy that's just written a book about the future, like what we need to move in this industry. And some of you will go, oh, thankfully I'm doing the right thing, when you hear what I'm about to say. So he is saying we should do value-based posts. We should always lead with education and value. We are moving towards a personal branding movement. A personal branding movement. Build your audience for you. And the back end is the conversion to your business, not the front end. Have private conversations that lead people to joining your business. That we are moving towards a personal branding movement. Okay, so many of you watching now will just go, oh, thankfully I'm already doing that. I listened a year ago. I listened 2 years ago, and that's what I'm doing. I'm building up my personal brand. I'm building up my audience for me. And what I've got to offer on the back end is my company. That's how I've been building for almost 3 years now. But this is what he's advising that everybody does. So don't put yourself in the firing line directly promoting your business or directly having, well, when I say direct, indirect, implied statements that your company is going to make people rich, or your company can make people have a different lifestyle, or your products can make people feel healthier, those kind of things. You just have to be super, super, super careful. So this is the way that he's saying you get around it, is you tell educated, stories about yourself. So it's about you and your journey and, branding you as an individual. So he also went on to say good branding is all about impact and the value we are giving, not selling. The impact and value that we are giving to the marketplace. So invest in building connections. Are some of you sitting there going, yes, 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 this is what I'm building towards? Just know this is the future of our industry. So if you haven't listened so far, if these 10 letters, and these are just the start of the letters, he did say, if you think these 10 letters is where it's going to stop, think again. There'll be another round of letters and another round of letters. So all sorts of companies are probably going to get these letters if they put themselves in the firing line. And as he said, he's seen very, very reputable companies, get these letters. And it's generally not the company that's the problem. It's all the individual ambassadors that are doing all their rogue posts and social media posts and putting themselves and the company in the firing line. So invest in building connections. Connections lead to sales, not pictures on social media. His words, connections lead to sales, not pictures on social media. That is the time of the past. And it's just getting riskier and riskier and riskier. And if this is not a wake-up call for some people on how they post on social media, I don't know what is. Okay, and this is being driven by the unfortunate situation that we're all in at the moment, because people are being very spammy. I'm getting a lot of people dropping their personal links on one of my ads. Like, there's no comment, they're just dropping their links on my ads or a post of mine. It's like, man, just stop the tacky. We are not here for your self-gain. We are here. We should all be in this industry thinking that we are in this industry and knowing that we are here to help people, whatever you are, whatever business that you are in. What solution can you provide for people? We're here to help people, not get people. If you think in your mind, oh, I need to get 2 people before the end of the month to rank advance, and your social media posts reflect that, then you're coming from the wrong position, particularly on social media. You might feel that. I know we all want to build our businesses, so do I. We're all going to know what we're striving for, but how you pitch it on social media could make or break you. Okay, so he also said March particularly has been a massive, massive, massive month for growth for a lot of people, and that's a good thing. And growth creates momentum. So he's saying, done subtly, you can promote momentum. You can put messages out there that build excitement and, share stories of momentum. That's okay. But don't create the impression that you're going to solve anyone's problem or guarantee or have an implied. He said, this is the problem. Implied posts, everyone's got a different interpretation. But if somebody in the FTC, gets an implied impression that your post is saying that somebody can definitely make money or make the same amount of money as you, then you're putting yourself, straight in the firing line. But he did say, don't waste this opportunity. There is massive opportunity. You've just got to be extremely, extremely careful what you're posting. And his last sort of thoughts were, what should be on the forefront of your mind is how you can change people's lives. That's really the place we all want to come from, is how can I change people's lives, whether that's through health or business or whatever. But if there's, just think at the end of the day through all of this, just think whatever you write on social media, if you think there's any kind of implied claim between health and the virus or your business, and that people can build a business like you have, or those kind of things, if there's any kind of implied impression that there is a connection in those ways, or to the virus, I just don't reference the virus. Don't reference COVID. Don't, just try to stay away from it. Because, the fear is, like Gordon was saying, that we're only at the beginning of this compliance crackdown. So we don't want, he's saying you should take advantage of the opportunity, but come from positioning yourself in social media as a personal brand and give value and education, and then build, your business through private messages in the back end. Okay, so I'd be interested to get his book actually when it's readily available, to hear what he has to say. He said he rewrote it 7 times in, was it 18 months or 2.5 years or something, because his views kept sort of changing. So I'll be interested to see what that is when it's available. Okay, so did you hear the message? Do you get it? Can you let me know in the comments that you've heard the message? Okay, because it's really important that, as Gordon's saying, this is only the start of the letters. And they didn't even start with our industry, which you think they would, but they started with supplement companies. But it's the whole concept of trying to create the impression that this is going to solve that, when there's absolutely no medical basis for that, that you can't tell when somebody goes into your business if they're going to be successful or not. So anything that implies otherwise is just going to put you, at huge risk. So, yes, Claudia, where did the comment go? Why didn't that come up? There it is. Just a bit of a lag there. Bricks and mortar businesses as well. Absolutely. So as I said, they started with supplement companies, not our industry. They're just moving on to our industry. It's amazing how people don't listen. Yes, Crystal. I usually say things like, what's going on right now? I don't even say COVID-19. It's much safer not to. So many people just don't get it, not saying the company name. Yeah, and that's, we know that here in this community, but, there's more reasons. There's more reasons now not to mention it than ever before. It's so incredible that people are still doing this. Yeah, and I don't know where it comes from, guys. Because most people who have got any kind of, yes, Claudia, I agree. Most people that have got any kind of brain or are listening to compliance from their company, like companies are pretty strong about this in compliance. So it's just those rogue, distributors, ambassadors, business builders that it just comes from a place of greed. I'm sorry, but it does. Sonia, crazy, but so glad. Hey, Christina, how are you? Most people are not physicians, and even physicians cannot be tied to a supplement company. They can make money from it and then talk about, lifestyle claims as well. Yes, Glenn? Yes, absolutely. That was specific one that he mentioned as well. Tacky, very. Hey, Sally, how are you? People should never make health claims at all, especially with nutritional supplements. Yeah, a mask with money. Yes. Yes, that was one of his examples. So you can say, congrats on silver without the dollars correct. That was, he was suggesting, so the question was put to him, so what about promotional type team posts and those kind of things? And his suggestion was, yeah, you can still congratulate people. Like, you've got a little bit more safety in a group than you do on public. But some people are quite public with their congratulations with team members. So what he was saying is, when you put, congratulations, Helen, Diamond, 10 grand or something, it's implied that, somebody, the average person can do that, which they can't. Okay, so you just don't want to put the money with it as well. Okay. Hey, Laurie, how are you? Be the shining light of happiness and fun. Yes, Terry. Lead with value, guys. Lead with love. Lead with help. Lead with education, those kind of things. Hey, Raymond, how are you? Yes, more people saying the attraction marketing principles. Love this. Makes so much sense. Private chats is what I'm doing. That's exactly what we should all be doing. Grateful you taught us to brand ourselves. I know, Sandy. So you're ahead of the game. Anybody that's, establishing themselves with their branding, you're ahead of the game. And I bet in this book, I mean, well, he already said it when he was interviewed, that what was his wording? We are moving into a personal branding movement. Build your audience around your brand, not your company, your brand. And the back end is the conversion to your network marketing company offline. build relationships, and get people to that point offline, personal messaging. That's what we've already been advised to do. That's right, Cheryl. Love this, Helen. Yes, I'm doing this. Awesome, Wendy. Or posting their company name. No, we don't want to do that. This is exactly what I'm doing, what I've learned from you, Helen. Thank you, Crystal. Frozen for me. I think that's just your end if you come out and come back in, although if you're frozen, you probably can't see me anyway. Do we know which companies got letters? I've heard rumors, and I specifically haven't gone there because what people are doing, and this is pretty sad, is people are taking that information, knowing the companies, and they're going, oh, my company didn't get the letter. And they, people are making very tacky statements when they do know which companies got letters, so I'm just, and I'm not here to name names either. This is, I get what you're asking, Olive, but it's better off generally for people not to know, so they don't go, oh, I knew they were doing that, and acting like, little kids about it. And apparently that's what's been happening. And it just degrades, things in the industry to point fingers. Well, our company didn't get a letter, but yours did. So yeah, but good question, interesting question for sure. They're probably sending them to every company just in case. Well, only 10 have been sent so far, but there will be more, Claudia. Yep. These warnings may teach others to implement attraction marketing strategies and stay away from pushy claims and spammy posts. I agree with you, Emma, but I also see a lot of people think they know what attraction marketing is, and they're actually not doing it. So there are a lot of people in this industry that think they know what attraction marketing is, but they're not actually executing attraction marketing at all. So, attraction marketing is about personal branding, putting out value, education, and attracting people to you. So, I mean, that's in a nutshell. And I agree with you, Emma, that there is a lot of people out there that think they're doing it, but they're not actually. They're not actually executing attraction marketing at all, although they think they are. Yes, it's online. Claudia, how rude. Exactly. I'm still getting hey girl messages. Yeah, that's just inexcusable. Just don't have any time or patience for that. Great info. Thank you. No worries. They're just doing what some of their uplines are telling them to do, like write down the list of 100 people and chase after them. Yeah, and you can do that in your private. You can do that in your messenger. If you want to do that, go for it. If that's what your upline is telling you to do and they're the strategies that you want to use, go for it. There's nothing wrong with that, but do it in private. Don't do it. And it's not what a lot of us are learning attraction marketing for. We don't want to hassle our family and friends. We truly want to attract people to us online. That's what we're doing here online. It's certainly what I teach. We can't get all high and mighty because it can happen to any company. That's right, Claudia. And as soon as somebody goes, oh, our company didn't get a letter, they probably will. Sometimes I wonder who ties people's shoelaces from acting worse than children. Oh, well, this industry can bring out the best in people and the worst in people. And I've certainly experienced that lately. Some of you will know what I'm talking about. But, there's always going to be rogue people in this industry that are more about self-interest than about, a bigger picture of who can I help today. Waking up in the morning going, who can I give value today? Who can I help today? And really looking at it as the bigger picture. They're just getting started. Yes, potentially, Claudia, that's right. Hey, Charlene, how are you? So I just really wanted to share that with you to, I guess, for some of you, reinforcing that what you're doing is the right thing regarding personal branding, leading with value, leading it with education. Yes, it may take a little bit longer to build your audience on a business page and lead with that way, but you are building an amazing foundation, and it's a longer term strategy to have a stable business, and you can attract people to you like I do now. I didn't start with people contacting me about my business and stuff like that. But it does happen. The more followers you get, the more value you give, rather than, short-term, rogue, spammy social media posts. So please be careful in the environment that we're in. Any kind of connection between your business and what's going on around the world at the moment is going to put you at risk. All the things that I've already mentioned in this video before, I won't repeat myself. That's a good comment, actually, Claudia. Those posts won't get you qualify people anyway, so just don't do it. That's right. What should we say to people who are vomiting in our messenger about their opportunity? Yeah, unfortunately, I've had a lot of those as well, Sandy. So 2 things. One, you can choose to just ignore them. The other, if you can be bothered, which I have lately, is to actually reply and just say, you know, look, I don't mean to be disrespectful. Please don't take this the wrong way, but... And then I give them a very diplomatic answer. The latest one was for me was only last week, and somebody sent me one of those messages, didn't even use my name again, not even a hello, Helen. It was about their business, and I actually did take the time to reply and, you know, just pointed out that it was very old school network marketing strategy, which, you know, if they looked at my profile and, you know, whatever, it wasn't about me, it was about educating the person. And I said it in a way that they actually then responded and said, thank you in the end. So I wasn't trying to be rude or nasty. I was just trying to say, hey, this is not really cool. In times like this, people need to know that people are interested about their welfare rather than receiving messages about pushing your business. So I just said it in a polite way, and the person said, I really appreciate your feedback on that. Thank you very much. So it depends, Sandy, you know, what you want to do with it. Either just sort of ignore it or take the time to respond and see what they say. Okay. So I'm going to leave it there because I've talked long enough. Now, those of you in my online crew coaching community, we have a live Q&A Zoom call in just over 5 minutes. So hopefully I'll see you guys over there. If you're looking for the Zoom link, it's in the welcome post of the online crew coaching community group. And I'm going to share with you guys a little bit about the weekend that I had, the all-nighters that I had. I'm just going to share with you my thoughts about what I learnt, and then you guys can ask me whatever questions you want about your businesses. So for those of you in the coaching community, hopefully I'll see you on the Zoom in just over 5 minutes time. For the rest of you, I'll see you. I hope this was helpful to you to provide a bit of clarity, and I will see you same time, same place tomorrow. Okay, bye guys.